for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
But I want to know why.
Who will you elect as the Black End this time around?
Ow.
Be sure to
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Elite cat is the cat.
But I want to know why
realize
he
that-
did it.
That shouting myself, I would throw presents at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew, like, obviously the emotes and stuff pop up, but did not realize that the presents got thrown.
I don't like it.
I was just being sassy because everybody else was self-promoting.
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right
Why
again.
you uh-oh?
Well, I mean, in our defense, we are very upset that this is correct.
Yes, it is so. The Black End that killed Hiro, Misaki, was Mondo Awada.
Why though?
...
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Taka chose the wrong answer.
He
No.
wouldn't vote for him. It doesn't matter. It's majority vote, but he
You know who you
wouldn't vote
voted
for
for.
him. Even Byakuya.
Because fuck Byakuya.
You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill anyone.
I'm fairly certain he's killed people before coming to this school. I just didn't think he would kill anyone here now.
I just like
Well,
that he, like, even said that he did it, and Taka was still like, I refuse.
Yeah.
You're wrong. You're wrong in your own... In your
Denial.
own... Well, yeah.
Well, it's a
Denial
block.
is his way of
Yeah.
dealing with the grief.
I'm mad.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well, why are you apologizing?
Maruka.
Why?
Say. This is worse than
Wha-
Doki
why?
Club.
Wait until we play Corpse Party.
No!
I'm excited for that.
I am too, because I've never played it and don't know
Yeah.
anything about it.
I don't wanna.
Why did you do it?
I wanna know. ...
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text.
Like, I don't want to hear
Yeah.
this.
Oh, I'll kill you.
Yeah, we don't need to hear this. Let's just fast
If you
forward
hit
to it.
control, I will
My
kill you.
left hand is not even on the keyboard.
I just loved like the fourth wall break. Anyway, there was once a young boy,
When he was a young one.
and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength.
Yeah, taking into consideration what we know now about Chihiro's true identity, I suppose, he is very small
Yeah,
for a high schooler. Like, he's
Small
very
boy.
small.
I think
In
he's
many
the
ways.
smallest student.
Mm-hmm.
You're so weak, even though you're a boy. Guys, we're trying to do voices with a voice. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
That's you,
No.
Karl.
Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy.
But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
I'm weak, 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 weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets.
Calling himself lovely and hateful. I love that.
It's the two sides of him. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. It was revealed it wouldn't be the end. It would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet...
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
Now's my chance. I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body.
It makes this even worse.
Yeah.
But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Yeah.
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask someone to help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
It was me.
Yep, it sure was!
Heart, man.
The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
Which I guess is true. He vowed a silence. He did not say anything.
Yeah, he
Dot,
kept
dot,
the
dot.
secret.
Kept his promise, kind of.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
Too bad not as thick-headed.
Oh boy.
Oh, Karl.
Rough.
Ouch.
Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So,
Wait, this should be Monokuma.
That's
Yeah.
probably
Monokuma.
Monokuma.
yeah.
So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. He kept the promise he made to Chihiro.
That's why he broke the handbook.
Did what he
He
did.
broke the handbook because he was keeping his promise to Chihiro.
You mean that's why we didn't understand why
Yeah.
the crime scene got switched, remember?
Right.
That's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But how does moving the body keep his secret?
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See?
Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? ...
Why? Why would...
Did Karl cut out for anyone else? Oh, it's me, I cut out. Zoinks! Shoto.
And then it just, haha, you'll never know. Find out next time on
You
Dragon Ball
gotta
Z.
restream Misaki.
I know, I'm
Yeah.
doing it. I'm
Find
doing
out
it.
after the next 16,000 episode not spoiler, fluff. What is it called? What are they called?
Series?
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but what
I
are the
know it
episodes
after
called?
19 episodes of screaming.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Powering up.
what's it called?
Filler episode?
Thank you, filler. I called
Yeah.
it fluff. That's not it.
Close enough.
Fluff is something
Same difference.
different.
So why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right?
I agree, Taka.
So why? Why did you?
Why the? ...
Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
So that's what triggered it after all.
So Kyoko.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. I thought that was Monokuma again. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible. How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
He's right.
Hmm.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? The embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Still gonna fucking do it, and then he's gonna kill Mondo. This is horrible.
You know what Mondo did?
Yep.
He killed his own brother.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place is because of a certain someone.
Oh,
Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Oh.
Oh.
Discord.
No, just gotta hit watch stream again.
There we go. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect.
is it just me?
Gav's coming in a little funny, yeah?
Gav's gonna be
Yeah.
a little funny. I'm not the only one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
let me check.
Oh, it's
No,
better.
it's
right
better.
Better
now.
now.
Yeah.
Alright.
It was like maybe like right after when you like clicked watch stream again, you like sounded like you were underwater.
Oh, weird.
Drown the bear!
I mean, honestly.
Speaking of water.
Chug, chug, chug.
It's-
Aya
Dire
dire
consequences.
consequences. Stallion. Aya.
I mean, so Mondo's brother, he died, yeah?
He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he intimidated him. He mediated him.
Nope, imitated.
Imitated.
It... He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. I don't want to talk about it. Mondo was the epitome of starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle oh my god.
It's okay. It's been a long emotional trial.
Maybe I need a little bit more water.
Hydrate. Redeem a hydrate on Misaki's stream, but this applies to everybody.
I've been drinking the whole time.
Okay.
Water on me.
I feel
Ow.
better. Meanwhile, the charismatic... I thought I was better. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. There we go. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy.
You?
I like both those things, but
But
not together.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad.
I like neither of them, so.
What?
It depends on the
Peaches?
gravy.
But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw at Mondo's very soul.
I mean, you guys are brothers, so in theory it would go to neither of you. You duo lead it until you're both old, because you're close to the same age. And it would go to someone's kid or something. But okay.
But they're also in a
Unless one of them
gang.
dies.
Yeah, I don't think it's not a monarchy. I don't know what the rules are for biker gangs.
Right.
The
Maybe
kid's
there's
gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Could someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
Rude.
Gavin's
Monokuma
fucking
acting as a
Monokuma
thug, yeah.
acting is just everything. And somehow he turned a little bit southern, and it was great.
I figure it was different people each time, but I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
it's still Monokuma talking. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a straight race. But during the race, tragedy struck.
Instead of Isuzu, it's Usuzu.
I like that too. Crazy Diamond. That's a cool, like, I want that.
Because it's their names, right?
Yep. Daya and Mondo.
I'm
Daya
s-
Mondo.
Yeah, I'm sad. All of this is sad.
Big brother pushed ahead with his reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly,
Push him out of the way.
So didn't kill him. His brother saved him. He's stupid.
But it's his embarrassing
was-
secret, right? That he feels responsible.
His actions led to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but think about it this way, Mondo. Your brother Daya is now in another world.
they
Thank you.
Daya for you.
Yeah, he got isekai'd. Ernie
Because
gets
he
it.
got hit by a truck.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You got hit by a truck, could.
He's living it up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Laying
think
in
it-
his
still
kid
look
brother's
like there's
arm,
no
the
function.
older brother delivered his final words. Ooh.
Who's doing Daya?
I feel like
Misaki, go.
I was gonna say, I
Should- should
feel
I-
like, yeah, Robbie should, because
Change
Okay.
up a little bit.
Okay. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Dai was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong.
And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secret. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on a secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed.
Sidebar, this makes me wonder what was in Mondo's video. Because if it was like everyone else's was people close to them or important to them
Family.
murdered
His
and whatnot,
gang,
right?
right?
So the gang,
Yeah, I would probably
the implication is that the gang's already been killed.
possibly.
So,
His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why. That's why I...
he was trying to keep all the promises, but no good, no bueno. So,
After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with all kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me all of this all of a sudden?
Huh?
'Cause I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
You're right, but I want to change. I wrapped myself up in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us?
Dot. So what? You're saying I should just say it? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous at Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was a kind of strength I've never had. I was so jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me. Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do?
Help him get stronger.
No. He's talking to him as the brother.
Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
Oh.
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all of that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
No. I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you. And stronger than Daya! I don't remember anything after that.
Oh no.
When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground.
Hey!
Dot. I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. Yeah?
Yeah, you still there?
Oh,
Because
I
I
got
saw
it
his phone
again.
light up a little bit, but it was dead silent.
Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again! I dare you!
Okay, I'll say it as many times as you want. As I want. Is what I want to say. But unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punish.
I don't want to be here.
You mean execution?
That's what I promised you, right? The blacken that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Hold on!
Even after hearing everything, Taka doesn't want him to go.
Me either.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Mondo Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader.
Is he gonna get isekai'd?
No.
I'm fine with that, maybe.
It's gonna be something.
No,
No.
wait!
Let's give it everything we got. It's punishment time.
He's gonna get run over by his biker gang.
I said, wait!
Dot. Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made from one man to another.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of makes the whole brothers thing between him and Taka even stronger for Mondo.
Yeah. Where the fuck are we looking at?
I'm gonna let you know this one's a little weird.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that Mondo
It's
on a
good to have that
giant
knowledge.
roulette wheel?
That's also Monokuma with Mondo hair.
You're on a bike.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
That's the ball of death.
Oh,
This
is he
isn't-
just gonna run around in it until he dies?
The
This
cage
looks
of
like-
death.
Because Monokuma obviously isn't alive. He can just go into these punishments if needed. And just be like, well, that's another bear gone. He's not even, look how calm.
He's not driving
He's
it.
taking it like a man. He's accepting this punishment like a true man.
Sorry. The Monokuma. Oh.
And then he electrifies it?
He's just going so fast.
It does kind of just imply that he was fried to it.
Maybe less fried.
And
More
more,
nuked.
Liquefied?
Oh, well. Okay.
I mean, we would have seen it, but I think we missed.
What the fuck?
Mondo
Mondo
butter.
butter.
He
Net weight 80
Where-
kilograms. You only weighed 80 kilograms? Damn.
I can't believe it's
kinda
not
heavy.
Mondo.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, God.
No one really understands it.
I don't like that.
Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace.
Nah.
Do you need a moment?
I didn't like his death. That was shitty.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
it wasn't even like. It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
I'm not like, I'm not like, I don't know if I'm unhappy about it, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm unhappy that Mondo died, but like,
Yeah.
I can appreciate that he was just strapped to a motorcycle and sent. In my brain, I'm interpreting it as that like he was literally like just evaporated by the electricity while on the bike.
This is like what it's annoying.
The
He was
butter
doing
is
the
weird.
Mondo butter.
Yeah.
No, what annoys me actually is the fact that he didn't have a more. This sounds so wrong. Hear me out. He didn't have a more like. I don't want to say gruesome, but gruesome death scene.
Yeah, I mean, I
like
kind of.
Leon's. He got pelted with fucking baseballs.
It wasn't as
Until
impactful.
Right,
Yeah.
it was just there. Like he rode around in a circle until he disappeared and got turned into butter.
Yeah, the butter is what makes it weird. Because if we had just left it at the empty
Yeah.
motorcycle, to me it feels like he got the electric chair to such a degree that the body wasn't around anymore. Like that's a lot of voltage, right? The butter is what
Yeah.
makes it weird.
I
Yeah.
A
just,
lot,
I don't know.
yeah,
it
you're not
just
alone
didn't-
with that. A lot of people think the butter was kind of weird.
I don't even
It
care about
is
the butter. I just
definitely
feel like the
according
whole
to
scene was
Pretty-
just not. Like the whole scene just didn't feel impactful to me. I
Yeah,
don't
like-
know.
Disturbing churn of events.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Christ. Fucking
All right.
Christ.
All right.
It can't be. My brother.
Another murder. Another execution. I want to feel again? Hello? Okay. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Makoto, what the fuck happening to you?
Go with emo.
Ah!
Makoto.
Ah!
Oh, Taka.
As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again that he... Of course he had to.
Hang on here, gotta shift tone. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game?
Actually, you got like 6 more students, so. This is not the end of the game, buddy.
What if they... What happens if they just never find a body?
I think Monokuma would just do what he did for this one. And
He
kind of,
basically
like,
goes,
leave
by the
it.
way, something's happened
Yeah,
to
but like
somebody,
even then,
go
it's like,
find
what if
it."
they just agree to never find it? If we all just have a group
Oh,
vow of
Then
silence.
Monokuma will probably call them all into the fucking gym and throw a dead body in there and be like,
Look!
"Here
Yeah.
it is." Aha!
Like if the person gets away with without being discovered for 24 hours, they automatically graduate and everyone else dies.
Oh, right.
It's
So-
possible, yeah. I don't know if that was an actual rule, but that seems like plausible.
Yeah, damn it. Byakuya?
You're completely insane. You know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
2 of your friends are dead.
You too.
Of course I do. Because this is a game of life or death.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
Hey,
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it's made things more interesting.
His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. An insult to death.
I hate this guy.
Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
So, you ignored the nighttime rule too?
That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall ever agreeing to it.
You fuck. Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue.
The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room.
Okay, fine. At least you're not a pervert, I guess, of all the things you are.
Nah, he's still a piece of shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder?
He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
If Taka didn't like Byakuya before.
Right.
Now he has a motive.
So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand.
Nothing you did helped. Not a single fucking thing. You made this trial twice as long.
No. He helped
Helping Mondo.
helping Mondo / helping make it more interesting. I think
Yeah.
So,
that's the point.
third imposter.
Oh, he really
Right,
was
he
being.
did.
Oh, okay.
He really did. I fucking
Oh, I called it.
bitch. You knew. Get out of here. I called it. Fuck it.
I thought it would liven things up.
You did all that to liven things up?
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene.
But damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right?
Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course.
Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me.
Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
I don't like it.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
That just sounds like...
Yeah, Kyoko.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I wouldn't have noticed anything about Chihiro's body.
Yeah, it's like, yo, bitch, over here. So that was your reason.
Are you satisfied?
He also didn't say if. He said one side to side.
Yeah, because he wants to be one of the last ones, right? He thinks he's gonna win the game.
Yeah.
He's a
Yes,
fucking piece
we're
of
done
shit.
listening to your story.
I can't wait for somebody to kill him instead.
Moving on.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing.
You just vote him out immediately.
Yeah, here's the thing. If Byakuya does get killed instead of being a killer, I'm honestly gonna feel bad discovering who did it, because I'm just gonna be like,
Right,
good for you! Yeah, you did it!
Can it just be us? Can we kill him?
Right?
Can we
Can
choose?
Makoto do the murder?
If we get far enough into this game, can we choose to be the murderer?
Right? It's
Somebody
just
has to graduate.
it's just us and
Yeah.
Byakuya at the end, like, ah, god damn it.
Yeah. There's something
I
I'd
just
like to
want a
ask.
happy school
Oh,
life.
Mm.
Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
Oh, I'm up next?
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like?
No.
Not the last one.
But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
You're over-exaggerating.
Damn.
I am not over-exaggerating.
We'll go Engie.
These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean?
Me.
Mean. Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Because you told us that's all we have to do in trials?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Delia, no. Too soon.
The noble son of a noble family.
Believe it.
Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you.
Doubt.
Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand? In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
So he's a
I
sex
swear,
offender in the game.
whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Okay, stop pulling a Nico.
Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap.
Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom when the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. Such a weird metaphor. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Hello?
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how the girl went and killed someone before things even have a chance to get boring?
Huh?
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at the speed of nothing, at a speed nothing can hope to match.
He's got claws in the paws.
I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I'll read this because
Yeah,
why
go
not?
for it.
But I'm pretty sure I know who this is.
I also have a feeling I know who this is.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
What? My. You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied, because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, I knew we were missing a student.
They weren't missing. They're a part of the group. He just said
No.
he
The
made them a part of
16th.
the group.
The 16th.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, and we're down to 10.
Um,
I will be right back before we do our whatever. Right, 1 sec.
To be continued.
How fucking dare you give me his jacket? How the absolute dare?
You always get an item from the killer. You got Leon's
Yeah, but
bat.
Leon's bat was like it's a bat. This isn't just Mondo's jacket, it has the logo for the... Thank
And wasn't he wearing it when he got turned into butter?
Okay, apparently not. Maybe he had a spare. You know, he wouldn't have just one jacket. Right? So maybe it's
True.
I quit. I quit. I'm done.
Why
I'm
you
out.
quit?
Fuck you, that's why.
I guess I could just.
my dinner came.
I guess I could just close the game here. I did just save.
This might be worth seeing before
Okay.
we save.
So I'm just gonna toss this out there. I'm pretty sure Monokuma was talking to Kyoko.
Okay, that's interesting.
From the very beginning, it kind of gave me the vibe that she knows more than she's letting on about what's happening here.
I mean, she's the only one who doesn't know what her ultimate talent is.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know, for all the vibe I've been kind of getting from Kyoko is that maybe she's already been through this. And what she's doing, and why she singles me out, is that Makoto is supposed to be the next person who would, like, be a secret infiltrator to the next group of students.
Yeah, like the person who graduates comes back for the next group.
Yeah. And hence why they were supposed to make the first move.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's like you did this before already. Why wouldn't you just do it again and then graduate immediately and get rid of all these idiots right away? But because she didn't do that,
and that would know how that would be how that person knows that there's that 16th student.
That there's normally a class of 16. Yeah.
Yeah, like just like the class before, they were only the 15 at the start, and the 16th came in as that surprise out of nowhere.
I feel bad for whoever the 16th is, though, because it's like, man, you got a lot of catch up to do when you get here.
Yeah, new person comes in. It was him.
Like, it's a whole new.
So, I just want to preface this by saying, I don't remember who the inside man is supposed to be. But for some reason, my brain's like, what if it's Celeste?
I thought you were gonna say, what if it's Taka?
Honestly, like that is actually kind of my pick is Celeste.
That's possible too.
She's the ultimate strategist, well, gambler.
Which kind of makes her a strategist, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh boy. All right. Question mark. If.
Pretty sure this is Hina.
Oh.
A little bit of
She's hot
fan
as
service, but
She's hot as fuck.
yeah.
Hey,
Is that
Definitely
every
a little bit
question?
of fan service, but
I know I shouldn't cry. But
I mean, you shouldn't cry. You can cry.
I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. Can't let myself think about it. How much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to. Donuts. What? I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up.
What at time?
she loves donuts.
Oh, we're actually in her room.
It's not a good thing.
She's actually completely decked out her room. I love that.
Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes. Hey, there they are.
Timbits.
Donut holes!
Timbits.
Yeah, Timbits.
Yeah.
Munchkins came first. Suck it.
What?
Me and Niwo had a whole fight about
Munchkins
this. Like,
came first?
Munchkins
I'm
came
looking this up.
first.
It
I
did. It
mean,
was
you
like
can,
3
because I
years
can.
beforehand.
Me and Niwo, hold on, like,
3 nights ago, me and Niwo had a whole fight about this at like 2 in the morning. Okay. Malasadas?
Yeah, malasadas are like if Pizza Pockets and donuts had a child.
So it's donuts
Weird.
with pizza inside?
No, like the way that they're made.
No.
It's like
There's
instead
like a
of
donut
being
pocket.
yeah,
Okay, as
Donuts
much
with
as
donuts inside?
Munchkins came first, this is what the internet has to say. Whether you call them Timbits, Munchkins, donut holes, diabetes dots, or even loose turds, there's one thing we can all agree on: those doughy balls of goodness are delicious and must be protected at all costs.
Yeah.
That said, they're definitely called Timbits.
They're not!
It literally says that right here.
That is
It's
so
like
funny. Some
bold.
fucking crazy Canadian wrote that. No.
Canada has spoken.
can we not?
Canada's
Can we not?
wrong.
Tell me that I don't want to do this debate.
Yeah, we won't.
I'd be more open to it if we didn't have D&D after this.
Fair.
Yes.
Oh, God of Donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter.
I love her.
Mm,
Am I Hina?
that's
Oh,
my
okay.
donut.
I'm sorry.
Fucking midnight. You're supposed to be. Oh, okay. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule.
You're gonna die immediately. 'Cause
But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary.
Do not go out at night.
right?
Do not go in the dining room at night.
Actually, yeah, you can't.
She's going to the storage room. That's where the donuts are.
True, fair,
Mm.
okay. Yeah. Door noises, not door
Huh?
noises. Oh, it's the weird construction sound that Hiro said he heard last time after Leon died.
Und. Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
So is she gonna.
You know, honestly, maybe the don't go out at nighttime rule is actually bad. Because if more of us were out at nighttime, more of us would have seen shit. I don't know.
True.
I'm super scared, but
I'm super scared, but
is someone there?
what
Ah!
The
the
little Chihiro face.
fuck was that? Chapter
Oh, look
3,
at Hifumi.
What the fuck's going on?
a next generation legend something blah.
The little ghost that Hifumi was talking about.
Oh!
Did Chihiro leave like an AI? I don't know. Hacker
Well,
nonsense.
the laptop from the library was missing.
Morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. Why would you expect it to start like any other day? You absolute...
This might actually be a good place to stop
Yeah, I was
before we
just
get
about
it.
to this is suggest like we're officially starting the next day at this point.
And I
Yeah.
in the middle of the text. I don't think I can. Hang on.
You
Can I?
should
I
be
can.
able
Okay,
to.
cool. Chapter 3! What is Chapter 3 called? Doesn't tell me. That's fine. Save again while I'm here. I have so much money to spend!
Gonna go
Okay.
take a break.
A next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. That's the name
Nice.
of the third chapter.
I hope I was able to convey good emotion during
Yes.
the trial for
Yes.
Mondo. Good.
All yes.
And Taka.
Gosh, I didn't
Yes.
I
realize
really
that.
did.
I didn't realize that we'd have to do voices and voices. Stupid.
Well, now you know how Fritz Feeling, Mel Blanc was when he was doing the voice of Daffy Duck impersonating Bugs Bunny.
Mm.
Oh lord.
But yes, with this here, I'm also gonna bow out now, type deal. I am gonna ask for the D&D players here, if you could just real quick just send me a DM with your guy with what your class is again.
Oh.
I mean, if you want, Karl, I could do that.
Okay, no, that works.
So I can let these guys finish up their game, because I need to get some stuff ready for tonight, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to duck out as well.
Change. So I'm also going to leave. Sorry,
No
Misaki,
worries.
I'll
I'm
see you in a minute.
just gonna do this part.
Alright, so this was super fun. I'm super excited for next week. It gets just keeps getting crazier.
I don't
Fucking
like
head.
it. I don't like it.
Weird
Like,
is a good
what was
word
it like
for it.
three weeks ago or whatever when we
Did I just get a
first
whip?
started this chapter 2 and we watched all those Monokuma theaters and I was going through them. I literally was talking to Niwo and I was like, I don't want it to be Mondo, but I think it's Mondo.
What led you to think it was Mondo?
Hold on, let me go grab my notes.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious.
Alright.
Hold on.
I'll
yeah.
still have the stream
Alright.
going on, so I'll still hear Aki's
Yeah.
Aki's notes. But I'll catch you guys later, and I'll see you guys for D&D.
Indeed.
We'll see you later.
All
care.
right, see you later.
Is this a whistle? It's a whistle. You know, the thing that breaks my heart is that I'm still gonna get stuff out of this machine that was meant for people that are dead now.
Hmm.
Yeah, them the kicks.
Them's the breaks.
Okay.
I think these actually transfer over to the
The school
life
time?
mode, though.
Oh, excellent. Gonna
Yeah,
dump them
so
all in
you
here.
can still use them.
Oh.
They're still good.
I wish it would say after you got an item, it'd be like, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
something.
Instead of trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know what this is.
I have the time.
Oh good, I'm glad it wasn't someone we lost looking at me at the front screen.
Hi, hero.
Not somebody we've lost yet. What?
Quiet you.
Hey, as I said, I don't lose any voices. Oh wait,
We survived.
Right, so but Aki, what made you think about Mondo?
Okay, so here's my thing. So I was looking at all of the thingies. I was going through the Monokuma theaters, and I was also playing into the conversations that we had with certain characters to begin with. And the first Monokuma theater, I'm just gonna read it out from my notes. This is verbatim. I just copied the text onto my notebook so I could read it proper. But the first thing says, I do not like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm kind of good at. My grades are totally average. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I can get into a decent college, find a normal girlfriend. And then I stopped writing because I can't remember what the rest of it was at this moment, but I knew at that point. But I was like, okay, so it can't be fucking Taka. Right? It couldn't be Byakuya because one of the whole Karel thing, but also because I figured Byakuya is like the best in his family, he probably wouldn't have shitty grades.
We actually don't know if he's the best in his family, he's just from the best family.
Well, the best family, yeah. But that's what I mean though. Like, if your whole family is the best at being the best.
Imagine there's people out there who are even shittier than he is, because they're the people who raised him. What a
Gross.
frightening thought. God.
Disgusting.
Rich people.
Yep.
Fuck them.
Eat the rich.
And
Eat the rich.
then I remembered the conversation between Chihiro and Mondo from the first chapter, like the first episode. I'm calling them episodes. First stream.
Yeah.
of this chapter.
First session.
Yeah, first session. Chihiro and Mondo were talking about how Chihiro doesn't like themselves and how they didn't like really fit in all that much and how they wanted to get stronger. And Mondo was like, "Oh well, I would make a promise because men make promises." And I was like, "Okay," but then that kind of led me to thinking that Chihiro was going to be the one dead. Because I was like, "Oh fuck!" If the Monokuma theaters kind of teach you a little bit or give you insight about what's gonna happen, I was like, "Oh fuck." Chihiro's dead. And then, obviously, I didn't
Hey,
click
Kyoko.
onto this until Misaki mentioned last night about the investigations. But the second Monokuma theater goes, whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station. I stood in the bathroom looking at myself in the mirror. Which meant that the cute girl that the person was staring at was themselves.
Yeah,
Ooh.
right? And it's like, that could just be like one of the girls talking about themselves, but when you think about Chihiro now.
Right, and then you had mentioned that, like, you mentioned last, because I didn't get to see any of the investigation stuff, so you had mentioned last night, like, oh, you know, I think we might be on the right track, that Chihiro might be a cross-dresser or trans or something of the like, and I was like, oh, fuck!
Yeah, Aki made the connection. She was like, oh!
There's a whole Monokuma theater about it!